26th of March. We're off on the Pelorus Sound mail run today. We've read the good reviews about the trip and we're keen. We've driven nearly all the roads that lead out to the Sounds, and now we're going to see a great chunk of it by boat. There's no free parking at the marina, but we found some free parking on the side of the road a few minutes walk from the wharf, and soon we were aboard and heading slowly out of the harbour limits before throwing a rooster tail out the back. Weather was turned on wonderfully for us. Clear skies and bright sunshine. We sat upstairs for clearer viewing. The only wind was from the speed of the boat, and the sea state was smooth. It's always exciting to go somewhere new, and although not entirely new for us, as we sailed through here about 6 years ago, but then I couldn't remember all the bays we stopped in and where we anchored and fished, so it was good to see it all again. I don't remember all the houses we saw this time, or take note of the forestry planted out in the Sounds. I do remember good fishing near Mussel Buoys and was happy to see the birds working today. Our first stop, Jacob's Bay, the only place where we went ashore whilst on this trip. Most of us walked the plank and took a quick wander around the dock picnic area for a short time till the horn honked and we were back on board and away on our sightseeing adventure. Mussel boats packed full and heading into harbour to unload. A loo with a view. Seals doing what seals do. Boats doing what boats do. Gun emplacements from World War II. Dropping in on caretakers and homeowners in faraway places, with old ships and boats scattered on the shore at Forsyth Bay, where we were greeted by dogs and sheep, all waiting for the treats would always come on the boat. More dogs waiting for treats on the jetty at Sunday Bay on Forsyth Island. Then off to the northwest part of Forsyth Island to visit a shag colony covering a rock with guana, which looks a little bit like a snow-covered mountain. Another seal finding a nice warm basking spot on the Mussel Buoys at Port Ligar. 3 more dogs to feed here, while Boss Lady gets the mailbag and makes the dogs show good manners before being fed. Then off to Waitata Bay, where we have pigs to feed. More flat water to traverse before picking up another passenger from Wilson Bay Farm. Just along from Wilson Bay Farm, we stop at the lodge at Te Rawa for a mail drop and no dogs to feed. One more drop off at a little wharf in a remote spot called the Pines Beach in Northwest Bay near Tamuakawawe Bay. Then it's rooster tail time again until just outside the Havelock Marina, where we come across a small pod of dolphins. It's a very worthwhile trip, is the mail run. So it's back to Canvasdown and the Trout Hotel for dinner.